I oftentimes have this question or this concern from people that supporting your stem cells could also support tumor formation, cancer growth, and it's absolutely not the case. The fusion comes from the fact that at the center of a sort of virulent tumor growth, tumor development, is what scientists refer to as cancer stem cells. And they call them cancer stem cells because they behave like a stem cells. And a stem cell essentially multiplies endlessly in the bone marrow. And that's why this similarity has been made. But they're very different. A tumor cell multiplies endlessly and it never stops. That is why it is a cancer. In the bone marrow, stem cells multiply endlessly in the bone marrow. When they leave the bone marrow, telomerase disappears and they become ruled by what is known as the aphlic limit, and they will multiply for roughly about 50 generations, and then they stop. It is their natural function. They leave the bone marrow, migrate into a tissue, start to multiply, and will make, let's say, several thousand cells of that tissue. It's their normal function. Tumor cell is a cell that is dysregulated. And in reality, no cells leaving the bone marrow going into a tissue supports tumor growth. This idea has been proposed because we don't have a good explanation for cancer, so why not that one? But when studies are done, it is not seen. Stem cells from the bone marrow do not support tumor growth. And in reality, when studies are done, most of the time, what we see is that stem cells from the bone marrow actually have an anti-cancer effect. So with thousands, hundreds of thousands of people having received stem cell injection over the past 5-10 years, it is absolutely not something that is seen. Quite the contrary. It's very common for people to go for stem cell injection for their diabetes, their Parkinson, whatever, and they come back and suddenly their prostate cancer is doing much better. So stem cells are not linked to tumor growth.